I'm Michael Tinkler, an Associate Professor of Art History and Chairman of the Department of Art and Architecture. One of the nice things about studying art rather than literature is a lot of times you read things in books. Every book is in some way more or less equivalent. For instance, English departments don't put a lot of emphasis on studying the original manuscripts of novels. A paperback is really equivalent to a hardback. They're all conveying the same words the author wrote. Well, in art history, it's just not true. We'll put two images on the screen at the same time, two different reproductions of the same work of art, and we'll say about one of them, this one's too pink, or I'm sorry about this building, it's better in black and white because, it shows up better in the lighting. Because there is a real thing out there somewhere that really is the way it is. And the only way to see that sometimes is to go. We were always based in Rome, but we've been to Pompeii in the south, Naples, Herculaneum, Torino, Turin in the northwest. We've gone to Ravenna in the north, Bologna, which is about halfway to Ravenna, and we saw some things that we'd seen before in class or things that people had on calendars, they'd grown up with. And the thing that frequently happens when people see something real for the first time is they say, it's so much bigger than I thought it was, or it's so much smaller than I thought it was. Either one of those is perfect. It's scale shock. You're just not ready for the real thing. And then they start to appreciate all the other things you can see that you can't see in a digital image or a photograph. You can see the brush stroke. You can see the passage where the artist moved his hand. That's the kind of thing that you can only see live. There's nothing more fun than taking students for the first time into the Pantheon. It's very colorful at the lower levels, lots of different marble colors on the floors and marbles on the wall. But then as their eyes sweep up, they just move straight up to the top. When you can stand in the very center of the floor and look around. It's a wonderful experience. Students who spend 2 years, 3 years as art history majors here at these colleges go abroad and see things differently, and they come back as better students. The great cliche about broadening your horizons, though, is true. And generally, I'd say most of them come back as more interesting, more adult people.